We play tabletop games at PAX East. Join us as myself and our content director look around at the different tabletop games we saw around PAX East 2025. See how well we do against each other in person instead of behind a screen.
Guys, so we're here at the combo booth, and what's the game you want to show us?
We're going to show, actually it's the Happy Camper booth, and the game that we're going to play is Trio. It's a game that's on my jacket here. It's this game right here. This is a game that answers a long dying question you've had since you were a kid, which is, what if Go Fish were a fun game? Let's check it out.
Okay. All right, awesome.
So in this game, they're going to be making 3 of a kind. So we've got this beautiful deck of cards that's numbered from 1 to 12. Every number is in the deck 3 times. And your job is to find any 3 of a kinds or find the golden 7s. There are 3 7s in the game. And if you find the 3 golden 7s, you're an instant winner.
Ooh,
how are we going to do that? I'm going to shuffle this deck up, and we're going to deal out 9 cards face down on the table. The rest of the deck is going to get dealt out evenly to all of us, and our job is to find 3 of a kinds or find the golden 7s. But before that, you're going to want to take your cards in your hand, and you're going to want to sort them numerically, either from high to low or from low to high. But most importantly, do it in a way that your cheating neighbors do not see the cards that are in your hand. So play close to the vest, don't let anybody see. So I'm sorting my cards, you're sorting your cards. All right, how do you get a trio? Every time it's your turn, you're going to get to look at 2 cards, either on the table, like an old-fashioned memory game. You can flip 2 cards face up looking for matches. Or, like in that game of Go Fish I referenced, you can actually ask for opponents' cards, but there's a constraint. This is Gamers Go Fish, and in Gamers Go Fish, you can only see someone's lowest card or their highest card. You can never see a card from the middle of their hand, and you can never name a number. You can only say, show me your lowest card or show me your highest card.
Okay.
If the 2 cards you see make a pair, you get a bonus turn to find the trio. Find the trio, it goes face up in front of you, you're closer to winning the game. But if at any time 2 cards don't match, your turn is over and the next player goes. So let me give you an example. It's my turn, I'm going to reveal this top card in the middle. It's a 4. I now need to find 4s. I'm looking for 4s. I may ask you, what's your lowest card? Show your lowest card to everybody. And it's a 1. Do these cards match? They do not. That is the end of my turn, but now we have some information. We know your lowest cards are 1, and now it's your turn.
Okay.
You can ask for highest or lowest or turn over from the middle.
I'm gonna turn this card.
That's a 2.
Okay.
Find the other 2 2s and they're yours.
Okay. What's your lowest card?
Show your lowest card, everybody. It's a 4. That is the end of your turn. But now we know where there is a 2 and a 4. And now you go. That is the lowest card in the game right now. The 1. Where are the 3 1s? Find them. Now we know they're not in your hand because you just showed your lowest card. It couldn't be a 1. So deduction is a big part of this game. Where deduction-wise could the 1s be? Could it be here? There?
Show me your lowest card.
Let's see, what is it? It is a 1. You now found a pair of 1s. Now you get a bonus turn to find that 3rd 1. Is it here? Did they have it in their hand? Is it on the table? You get to ask. You can ask again, show me your new lowest card. You can ask me, show me your lowest card. Or you can reveal a card from the middle.
Show me your lowest card.
Unfortunately, it's that. So that is the end of your turn. That goes face down. Back to me. I'm going to reveal this card as my first turn. Oh, that's a 5. I don't really like that. I'm going to reveal this card. Oh, that's another 2. And these are going to go. They didn't match. The turn is over. Back to you.
All right, let's see. Well, now that I know that's a 5. Okay.
Remember, you can only play your highest or lowest cards. You can never play a card from the middle. So even if you might have a 5, if it's not your lowest card, you cannot play it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
So then I'll flip this over.
Ah, and that's the end of your turn. They don't match. Turn is over.
Oh, okay.
Back to you. Can you make some magic happen? Can you find the 3 1s? Where's that second 1? Who's got the 3rd 1? Show me your... Boom! And you got your first trio. First trio unlocked. You are now 2 trios away from winning the game. And that is the end of your turn. And now it's my turn. Show me your new lowest card. It's a 4. Oh, I think there was a 4 right here. Oh no! Darn it! That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Find the other 2s and they're yours. Where are the other 2s?
What's your lowest card?
That's the end of your turn. Back to you. There's 1 4. Where's the other 4s? turn over this one, I'm going to turn over this one, and I actually happen to have the third too. I've got my first trio. I am now also on my way to winning the game.
Ooh, okay.
Your turn. What's the lowest number in the game right now? Threes. There are threes out there somewhere. That's 1-5. And a 3, and that's the end of your turn. There's 1-5. There's a second 5. Find that third 5. It's got to be on the edge of hands to find it. That's the end of your turn. Now I happen to get lucky here because I'm going to turn over that, and I'm going to play my lowest card and my new lowest card, and now I've got my second trio. I'm one trio away from winning the game. I must be stopped. Now the second way you can win this game is to find the golden 7s. There are 3 7s in this game, but you can only find them if they're on the edge of hands or in the middle. But find those 3 7s and you can come from behind and win the game.
All right.
No, that is the end of your turn. Back to you. That's 1-4. That's a 5. That's the end of your turn. Okay, back to me. Is that this one? No, shoot. Now it's your turn.
All right. So you can only play the lowest or highest card, right?
In your hand, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you can still get a piece of information if that is in your hand.
Show me your lowest card.
Okay, that's the end of your turn. That's 1-4. Where are the other 2 4s? No, that's the end of your turn. Show me your lowest card. Show me your lowest card. And this is the game right there. I just won trio. I just got your game. I got the first of 3 trios. And look at that. I had a pair of 7s. Where's the 7? You had one locked in your hand in the middle right there. Yep. That's the whole game.
That's crazy. That's a crazy game.
It's like reinvention of Go Fish with this kind of interesting twist. The edge card, the deduction that goes on of it, makes it a really compelling game. Good for 3 to 6 players, ages 8 and up, and comes from Happy Camper.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Awesome. Thank you for showing this game. And where can people buy it?
Well, it's available at happycamper.games. It's available online and at your friendly local game shop. That's the best place to go out there and support your friendly local game shop.
Thank you. Thank you for showing us Trio. We can't wait to play more on the show floor.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. All right. Can you explain what game this is?
This is Heroes of Arcadia. This is a drinking, dungeon exploring, tabletop adventure game. What it is you and your friends are represented by these cups. That is your hero, and you are Heroes of Arcadia. The game uses a unique liquid life system, so the cup is actually your health bar. So you fill it up, and that's your health for the game. So as you take damage in the game, you're actually drinking your health away.
Ooh.
So the game initially starts out with these room tiles, so you kind of just spread them out,
okay,
and they're unexplored.
Okay, so do we flip all these over right now, or?
No. So
okay, all right.
This is just an example.
Okay.
So for example, normally everything's unexplored, and what you do is, let's say I want to explore this tile on my turn. I would flip it over, and I reveal a hangover. So I gotta defeat this hangover. Would you like to give me a roll? I'm trying to beat a 14, so I need a 14 or above. Unfortunately, you did not beat the hangover. So what happened is you would take 10 damage, and we flip back right over it. So you would drink that 10 damage.
Drink. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But let's say you did roll 14 or higher. You would move into that space, and you would gain the loot of that it drops. So in this case, it would drop a loot card and a power-up card.
Oh, okay.
So loot cards are represented by various one-time use in your hand cards. So what they do is each one does a different thing. So you can heal yourself by topping off your glass a little bit. You can drain a monster, making it easier to defeat. You can throw a fireball at somebody. You can steal an item from somebody. You can warp across the dungeon if you want, or you can re-roll your die if you don't like the roll that you got. Yeah. So, and then power-up cards these are really cool. So these are the magical items of the dungeon. As you gain these power-up cards, you're going to get stronger through the dungeon. It's going to make your dungeon exploring a little bit easier. So Each one, and there's a various amount of power-ups on each card. So this one here is the Bottle Axe, and it gives you +1 attack in boss battles. This is the India Pale Flail. It gives you +2 to monster attacks. And this is the Necronomicon that if someone dies, you can look at the hand and take something.
Okay.
So this game is a competitive game. So you're actually racing with your friends to find the Grand Drake Guardian who is hidden in the dungeon that you put out, because he's in the deck, and you have to find him throughout the dungeon. Once you do find him, you also need to get 3 power-up cards. Because once you get 3 power-up cards, he'll challenge you to a duel, and then you can once you do have 3 power-up cards and you find him, you can challenge him to a duel. And if you roll 15 or higher, you win the game.
Ooh, okay. So like, let's say we're doing it right now. Let's see if I would win. Let's see if I would win that.
No,
I would lose. I'd lose.
So you would just take damage, and you would go back to the spot that you came from. And now this is where it's really cool. So since the game knows, everyone that's playing knows that you have 3 items, they know you're close to winning the game. That's when you start becoming a target for everybody else, because they can start stealing stuff from you, start trying to do damage, throwing fireballs at you. They're just trying to, because there's no death mechanic in this game. What happens if you die is you go back to the starting area, you drop an item somewhere on the map, so it sets you back, but you just top back up and you go back to the game.
Oh, okay. So if you keep dying, you're drinking more and more and more.
And also, if there's multiple people that have 3 power-up and they're trying to go for the win as well, that's when things also get to a point where you have everyone at the same spot. You can actually duel each other to roll off against you to try and take someone's spot. So like, if we dueled, let's say here.
All right. Oh, we tie. So do we go again?
Actually, I got a 6, so you actually win. So you would defeat me, and I would take.
Is this a 9?
Yeah, that's a 9.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I would take the damage, and I wouldn't win the duel. Let's say I did win. You would take the damage and drink, and I would switch spots with you, and now I can try to go for the win of the game as well.
Okay.
Or you can just go around dueling people because you want people to drink. That's also a thing you can do.
So you can make it any type of adventure you want. You want to get more people to drink than,
Sometimes someone that doesn't want to just play to win the game. Sometimes someone just wants to be a nuisance to all their friends and just wants to make them drink a lot.
I mean, that's how I play.
So, to each their own. And
All right.
also, the great thing about this game is that since you can put any liquid in here, anyone can play the game. So, obviously, if you're 21 plus, you can put adult beverage in here. But of course, if you're younger than 21, you can use water, or if you're sober, water, soda, juice, milk, whatever you want.
So it's universal.
Universal, yep.
Good.
All right. Awesome.
I play it.
Oh, yeah.
The base game retails for $70, and it comes with 6 heroes. So the 3 you see here, and the 3 in the window here. And it plays up to 2 to 6 players. The expansion pack here is $30, and it includes 2 additional heroes, monster cards, and blue cards. And you can increase the game to 2 to 8 players.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
I mean, what's a 6 to 8 player game like usually? How does that go?
So obviously with 8 players, you're probably using most of the cards. You're probably making a big dungeon with all the cards. So it might be a little bit longer now because everyone takes turns. But and I'll admit, like, once people start drinking, things start getting a little slower because people are drinking. But as long as you keep track, it's a pretty simple game. This is meant to be a very simple game, meant for simple rules because it's a drinking game. And the great thing also about this game is everything is waterproof. Tiles and every cards are made out of PVC material.
I think that should be given considering we're drinking. Someone's gonna spill.
Someone's gonna spill.
Someone's gonna spill. So yeah. All right, and
I
then
feel like people are probably going to unintentionally lose.
just so that way they
if you
can.
get the right people, they're gonna want that.
Oh man. So where can we buy the game?
So you can buy it here at PAX East. We do have them on sale, but you can also buy it online if you wish at rollercrit.com.
All right, awesome. Thank you for showing us Heroes of Arcadia. We look forward to trying this game sometime soon.
chess, or you're looking at the number value. This microphone keeps dying on me.
Okay.
So you're looking at the number value, or you're looking at what you want to get. So me, I love walk the plank. So I have the 2 chess and 1 sword. My second roll attempt. So now I got a 4 in there though. So now I got 3, 4, 5. So now I'm going to change my strategy. I want a straight. Didn't make it, but I got 3 chess. So I'm going to go with X marks the spot.
Okay.
Now, the cool thing about this is you're not just relying on your dice. You also have your cards that can help you change your rolls.
Oh, okay.
So since I have the 3, 4, and 5, say I still want my straight, I can use my tippet card. Now my 5 is a 6.
Oh, and then now you can do a full walk the
I
plank.
can do that, or I can do my small straight.
Ooh, okay.
So you got options. So
Okay.
then, now while I can use my cards to help me, my opponent can use my cards to hurt me. My opponent can respond with helping hand, forcing me to re-roll that 6.
Now you can't use that anymore.
Nope.
You can't use walk the plank no
So
more.
now I'm back to X marks the spot.
Okay. Awesome.
So the cards are equally as important as the dice.
Okay.
Now, all cards, like Magic the Gathering, have a speed.
Right.
So in this case, it's not so much a speed as it is a turn utilization. So during your main phase, you can use your blue cards, or you can upgrade your board. So in a case like this, your upgrade actually becomes an overlay for the ability and can change the aspects of it, or in her case, give her another attack.
Right. Okay.
So blue and upgrades can only be done during your main phase. Your orange cards can be done during yours or your opponent's rolling phase, offensive or defensive. Your red cards or your instants can be spent at any time as long as you get the CP to use.
Okay.
Every
cool.
card costs a CP.
Oh, okay. And then it tells you right here with the star, correct?
That's correct.
Okay.
Now, a typical game starts at 50 health, and when one person goes first, the next person gets the income phase where they get a card and get a CP. When you go first, you don't get that because you get the first action.
All right. Okay. Cool. All right. So game starts. Okay. So who's gonna roll first?
So both you roll 1 die to see who's gonna go.
Oh, run. Okay. We're gonna like roll for initiative. I think. Okay.
She got a 4, you got a 3. She's gonna go first.
All right.
So she's gonna make a first roll. So now look at your board. You could be, so Manny, the creator of the game, loves the second he sees 2 6s, he wants to go for his ultimate. But on her first roll, she actually got Holy Smite.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So if she were to go for that, you can use Tippet to change one of her dice.
Okay. No.
But that was her first roll, so you know she's got 2 more rolls. So how much is that really going to help you if she wants to do that on her first roll?
Oh yeah, it's not gonna help at all.
So again, strategy and luck. It's a 50-50 split. She made that attack on 1 roll.
All right.
So now she would roll 4 dice, so roll those 4, and trigger the rest of that ability. So this is 2 undefendable. She gets flight, and she inflicts blinding light.
Ooh, okay.
Does all of those things with 1 attack. Now, our damage is actually split 2 ways. So, put it out here and here. If it's a black and white icon, it's defendable damage, which means she does damage, you roll for your defense. If it's red and white, it's undefendable damage, you get no defensive roll, but you can use cards or tokens to defend against the damage.
Okay.
Now, if you're both really interested in trying it out,
Dice Throne. It's a pretty interesting game. I like it. Would I buy it? Yeah, it's a fun game. I would definitely play this. Now, this is a very long-winded game, so you're going to need some patience to really get through it. Unlike the other games that we were playing today that were more faster paced, this one is going to be one that's going to take a good minute to get going because you are going to be going back and forth with attacking and defending. But yes, Dice Throne, great game, and you guys should definitely check this one out as well. Well, that's a small taste of what the tabletop section is like here at PAX. It's definitely a good variety of games and such. We definitely got to try out a few, but there's a lot more on the show floor that we gotta check out. But let us know what your favorite tabletop game is, and maybe we'll give it a shot one day. But other than that, we'll see you guys next time. Don't forget to like and sub, all right? We'll see you guys later.